This is a Tier 5 battle on Province, and I thought I'd show this one because it shows the benefit of a pretty aggressive start. Even though I think the team was less than optimum, they managed to keep me protected while I went right forward to my rock down the bottom here. Of course, if you have a YOLO scout from the other side come running down the 7 line, this is a very short tenure. But normally from here you can hit a lot of the targets on the other side of the valley that would, in a normal arty position, would be impossible for a bishop. This being one of them, the slip road up the side in the 7 line, which, wow, missed. And speculate another shot further up the line. There's usually more than one tank going up there, but we haven't got a spotter this time. In fact, they've got the spotter. They've blocked us by pushing their Leopard up to E8. And he's out of range. So we'll inch forward in the hope that no one's going to spot me across the valley. The danger is directly where that Leopard is now on that B2. If he's got binos on, I'm a dead tank. Okay, still just out of reach of where I'd like to be, but someone's turned up where I want him to be. That would have hurt. Let's have another one. No. Okay. So I can't hit that Leopard. I haven't got a hell of a lot of targets to look at the moment. So what we can do is try some blind shots on the other side. That's usually one of the better ones. And now Chi Nu has appeared. Now he's fairly wriggly, but he moved right into the shot, and that's always encouraging. So he's out of range as well now. So I'm at the absolute limit of what the bishop can hit. There's a couple here which just missed. And here I've got such a wealth of targets that keep coming in and out of visibility, I don't know where to shoot. And in the meantime, our heavy's been caned by 3 targets. And the only target I could have got disappeared. So let's have a very speculative shot through the gap there. And 200 into the A20, which you won't like. We are losing 4-6 at the moment. We do have a lot of campers near base. In fact, we've even lost our Leopard who's crashed somewhere. Changed my mind, but anyway, I don't think he's gone anywhere. Yes, that's gone into him. That's a hit. Might as well keep shooting there because quite often you do damage their tracks and they don't move. Well, he did. Now their Panzer V-4 has just been taken out, which means they're down to, I think, only 2 tanks on our side of the valley. We've got, well, I was going to say 4, we've now got 3. We've got an Excelsior camping in the middle. I don't know quite what he wants to do. So anyway, let me line up this Chi Nu, and in fact it does seem to hit. So just holding that position in the hope that his tracks were damaged. Let's have another blind shot at him, and sure enough, taken out. I can expect a private message from the Chi Nu driver after this game, I suspect. That was a lot of hit points. So now that there's really nothing with good viz apart from the A20, I can afford to take the risk to go much closer to the action. So the next rock, the Excelsior's coming up the other side of the valley, which makes him I think, able to spot earlier. Now an M4A1 has been spotted. He's been hit by the Excelsior. I don't know if he can pen the Excelsior. He can probably use HE. I mean, I'll have a shot, but no, I've hit the top of the rocks. That's better. Now I'm much more able to hit him when he moves back. I can get more loop onto the shot. And that finished the M4. So now moving across from this angle, very shallow angle, I can get behind a lot of these houses and see what happens here. And yes, that's a hit. We're now 9-9. Something moved in a bush there. I don't know what it was, but it was worth having a snapshot at. We'll see what that is later. Could be the Stug. And it's the T1 Heavy. Now I have to back off a little bit here to get over my rock. One hit into him. No, it's better to go for the Stug, who's disappeared, but I doubt if he's moved. Fully aimed. And a hit. Can't see him, but he's... and as before, even if I can't see him, I don't think he's moved. Let's have another go. And another hit. So in those cases it's best to keep shooting until you get a splash, because it means that their tracks have been damaged. Okay, that's a miss, so we are now losing 9-11. The Excelsior is looking very lonely down on the other side. Our Panzer IV is being clicked and doesn't do anything. So it's really the Leopard who's going to determine this game. That was amazing. That was a blind shot that I just speculatively aimed at the A20 and it hit him. So I can get another PM after this game to criticize my aimbots and cheats and general bad character. So he's within range. Now can I just get over that hill and hit him close? No, still hitting. Stug's been hit from the other side by the Leopard. Stug's taken out and big damage on the T1, and the Excelsior finished him off. So this is now looking a bit more comfortable. Excelsior is going to... it's been be very hard for the T1 Heavy to pen the Excelsior. PZ is being given a hard time in chat that apparently he's an idiot and possibly doesn't know who his father is. Okay, T1's been spotted. I'm not sure if the T1 can really penetrate the Excelsior, but he certainly left me the backside to aim at and is not moving. I'll have that. Another shot into him. 180 damage. He still hasn't damaged the Excelsior. In the meantime, the KV-1 must be capping. I think we can ignore that for the time being. The Excelsior even had the nerve to turn around and shoot the artillery, so he's fairly confident here. And one more shot into the T1. Do I get it? Yes, and the T1's taken out, which means we've just got the KV-1 on cap. And I suppose it's up to the poor old Bishop to go back. He's got 30 cap points, but I don't know if the other guys are going to get back in time, so it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it. Question is whether he's behind the rocks or in the bush, and whether he's loaded HE. Well, there he is. I'm going to get hit. No, normal, and I've decapped, and that means I can get my butt out of there. And he's hit me again anyway. And this time I'll leave it to the Leopard and the Excelsior. Except he's coming out after me. So another shot into him, and this is not good. Do I get one more shot into him? Maybe. Yeah, still not enough, and I don't know what the hell that Leopard is doing, but I'm going to die before he gets to me. Okay. It's all over now, Baby Blue, and we won the game, but would have been nice to have lived through that. There was a lot of shotgunning there. Anyway, great game. See you soon.